Here we go. Let's watch it. Here it is. Here, let's watch it together. Oh shit. Whoa. Okay, so little teaser trailer that dropped for Supergirl yesterday at 4 p.m. Now, on top of that, James Gunn and Warner Brothers Studios, DC Studios, did a another one of those things where they invite a bunch of people out to go see the trailer. Okay, and I wanted to put this out here because I was lucky enough to be invited out for the trailer, and I tweeted about it, except that this is a fucking lie, because of course they would only invite shills and access media motherfuckers to go check out the James Gunn Supergirl trailer. And to be fair, everybody does that. You know what I mean? Everybody does that. Marvel even does that. I get it. You know, people like me are considered unsafe. But there were people that went out and did see this trailer, and they're not allowed to say shit about it. So I don't know. Okay. Anyway, although we didn't get anything from these people that indicated what was going to be in the trailer, a pooper scooper, known as My Time to Shine Hello, can't escape this bitch, is out here telling us actually what is in the trailer. So let's go over this article here over on murphysmultiverse.com, which does discuss the launch event, some of the reactions from it, and then goes over a leaked description of the trailer. And it's dog piss. It is dog piss. So here we go. Supergirl trailer description teases intergalactic dog piss. DC Studios had a launch event in New York City to unveil the first teaser trailer for Supergirl ahead of its release sometime this week. The film's star, Millie Alcock, was joined by director Greg Gillespie. The studio co-chairs James Gunn and Peter Safran, with hashtag Supergirl star Millie Alcock at the launch event for the film's first teaser trailer. Also, here are DC head James Gunn and Peter Safran, plus Supergirl director Greg Gillespie in theaters June 26. That came from, oh God, that came from Eric Davis. As expected from such an event, a description of the teaser quickly made its way online. While it sounded as though the new film will have comedic beats, it also seems to be very much a road trip film where Cora Zor-El will come to terms with her past traumas. Sounds lame as hell. The description below comes via social media scooper My Time to Shine Hello, bane of the industry. Here's the thing. I blocked Shine. I don't like her. But there's one area in which Shine and I agree, and that's about James Gunn. And so, although we are enemies, we will put aside our differences here as she spoils the ridiculous trailer that is coming for Supergirl. So the friend, you know, enemy of my enemy, friend, whatever. Here we go. The trailer opens with Crypto peeing on a newspaper with Superman on the cover. The trailer opens with Crypto peeing on a newspaper with Superman on the cover. Kara wakes up hungover, and we see her boarding a space bus. She's shown celebrating her 23rd birthday alone at a bar, really emphasizing her isolation. The trailer then moves into a montage of her and Ruth traveling across the galaxy to different locations. Krem appears briefly in a shot. Lobo is shown walking down a hallway. Trailer ends with Kara in full costume fighting enemies aboard a massive space battleship. Okay, that is the description coming from My Time to Shine of the first Supergirl trailer. So first thing I'll ask chat is, what are your thoughts on this? What do you think? Then I'll give my impression on it, and I'll discuss whether or not I think this will be a good move for the DCU. Let's see. Supergirl's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to see Momoa as Lobo. Okay, there you go. Winner Crash coming in. United by Goon. LMAO, I knew it. Big oof. Doom's first victim. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Delta Dan. Yeah, he didn't write or direct. Yeah, he didn't write or direct, but you would. His fingerprints are all over it. LFG, more crypto. Let's see here. This sounds like IAS. Space Bus? What the fuck? Hancock remix. Yeah, something like that. Remove the dog piss and it's good. I mean, possibly. Yeah. Already better than Superman. Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Let's discuss. I think they fucked up, man. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I think they fucked up. I think this is the worst possible movie to follow Superman up with. And the thing is, like, I like the idea of a Supergirl movie. This Tom King run, even though I haven't read it, it's respected by enough people that I respect that I'm like, okay, there's something there. Probably going to be pretty good. I like Tom King. He's a little hit or miss, but like I like Tom King generally. And I don't like inherently hate it. There's some stuff they could be cooking with Brainiac, and I've talked about this before, but it really seems if you look at some of the leaked concept art stuff, some of the stuff that's going on, it seems like they're going to adapt a retcon from an animated movie that had it changed it so that Kara witnessed Brainiac destroying her world, taking Kahndaq or whatever the fucking little world planet or city was. And that's different. So there was a Jeff Johns run, Unbound, I believe it was called, and he doesn't have that in there, but then they adapted it into animation and they made it so the Kara was there active. And the reason we think that's going down is it would explain why Kara is so messed up, why she's so alcoholic, et cetera, et cetera. And sure, all that could be fine and all that could be cool. And I, as a comic book fan, it just the way they might leverage Brainiac and make him this like thing that like Kara has PTSD over, and then oh shit, she's in there, and it's gonna be like Lex and Superman gotta save her or fight against her or whatever. Like all that's kind of cool, okay? However, Superman itself, I think, underperformed. Particularly, Superman underperformed in international markets. And I do think that this whole push for the derivative female hero thing is not really flying well in these other markets. I just don't think they're as into it as even North Americans are, and I don't think North Americans are even into it that much. So to go from like a James Gunn Superman, which I think the big criticism was it's too James Gunn, to then follow up with a literal derivative female version of the character in Supergirl that is going to open its trailer with Crypto, the silly goofy dog from silly goofy James Gunn Superman, pissing on a fucking picture of Superman in the newspaper. And then you have wrecked, drunk, female Superman going on a galactic romp with another lady. And then there's supposed to be crazy cosmic action and stuff like that. Like, dude, this is all the red flags of setting people the fuck off. Now, I want to be fair about a couple of different things here. It depends on the action. If the action is lit, and to be honest with you, like, dude, the action in Superman is good, but there's not enough. If the action in Supergirl can be dialed up a little bit and look a little bit more slick and a little less cartoony and shit like that, I think that would be awesome. Lobo just walking down a hallway, that kind of sucks, but maybe he'll be looking badass enough and maybe have enough aura that will be like, yo, that's sick. I want to see more of that. And it is a teaser trailer ultimately, right? But like, I'm just telling you guys, this has all the trappings of being a total fucking disaster. And I think Gunn like just doesn't see it, dude. Again, this dude is running a phase 4 and phase 5 playbook, which we're starting to like realize was actually what he did to Marvel Studios itself. A lot of these people in phase 4 and 5 that come in, James Gunn recommends them, right? There's this like really popular viral clip of Grace realizing in real time that Gunn might have fucked Marvel with phase 4 and 5, and now he's doing the same thing over at DC. That shit is real. So I'm just telling you right now, I think this dude's running a phase 4 and phase 5 playbook. It looks goofy, or it seems like it's going to be goofy. Seems like it's going to be completely derivative. It's girl boss power at a time when people are fucking over that shit. I think this might be like a total and complete fucking disaster for them. Now, having said that, I could be completely wrong. I ain't putting no $500 on this. Oh, you motherfuckers are trying to get another 500 out of me. Hell nah. Although, hey, Brandon Davis, if you're watching this, which I doubt you're watching this, and if you are, you're fucking really pissed off at me, which is all good, you know. But Brandon, if you want to go for round 2, Spider-Man versus Supergirl, I'll make that shit happen. I'll take that bet. But if you fucking win another 500 from me, you got to buy Warhammer. That's the only stipulation. Okay. Anyway, I'm just telling you right now, guys. I think this is like a disaster waiting to happen. I don't think Gunn has any fucking clue how bad this shit's going to be. And I think this first trailer is going to really start it all. That's my opinion. Here's the thing. The trailer comes out this Thursday. If we follow the pattern that they followed with Superman, then this trailer is popping early on Thursday. Okay? And I'm probably going to do what I did with the Superman trailer. I'll do a reaction on my own. I'll upload the reaction to YouTube. Then we'll go live. And I think, look, last time I hated the first trailer for Superman. I thought it was dog shit. A lot of you liked it. That's fine. The later trailers for Superman I liked a lot better. But that first trailer for Superman I thought was terrible. So many people fucking flamed me for that shit. People were so mad. They were so mad that I had that reaction to it. I'm willing to bet that if I have a similar reaction on Thursday, I won't even get 20% of the pushback that I got. I'm willing to bet that. Because I don't think people are gonna like this shit. But again, I could be completely wrong. The ending of the action could be so fucking incredible that people are like, yo, I can't wait. Maybe people are okay with some dog piss, you know, and they're like, ha ha ha, James, you're so funny. But I think after the finale of Peacemaker, I think a lot of people in that fandom are just, they're either completely over it or they're really close to being like, I'm over this shit. So that's my thoughts on the fantastic, shill-approved Supergirl trailer. What do you guys think? Any thoughts, comments, questions? Any what do you think? People that said Superman was too James Gunn are going to take back their words once Supergirl drops. Ooh. I don't know, maybe. Superman was trash. The trailer misled us. It's ironic that I liked the movie because I really liked that movie. I haven't watched it again since theaters, though. But I did really like that movie in theaters. You know, the theater experience is just great and definitely not rent-keeping and propaganda. And I love traveling and spending extra on concessions and spending $20 on a movie that I'll get for free in like 6 months. I think it's fantastic. So I had a ball with Superman, you know. Can Supergirl be better than Superman? Premise, plot, characters. Is Gunn coming into his own? Here's the one redeeming quality of this movie, and it's actually the screenwriter. I forget her name, but she's apparently incredible. And there's some sign, I mean, she's already doing other scripts for them. So if this movie is absolute fire, it'll probably be because of Millie, the screenwriter, and Craig. Although I'm really not familiar with Craig, to be honest. It probably won't do insane numbers, but I think there's a good chance it'll do better than Superman. If it does better than Superman, that's a huge win for them. Frankly, I think if this thing gets to $500 million, it's a huge win for them. I think if this thing gets like less than 4, though, like that's real bad. You liked it. Why? I thought the depiction of Clark was on point. I felt like James restricted himself, or maybe the studio restricted him. So it was like there was still James Gunn shit all over it, but way less than I expected. I thought Mr. Terrific was awesome. I love the lore setup. Overall, the stuff with the family and Clark, like he's such like a dumbass, but it's perfect. Like that's him. This thing ain't breaking 450. If it does, I think it'll be incredible. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to do better than Superman. I don't think it's going to do well at all. The trailer, I mean, we'll see. The trailer will give us some kind of indication, yeah. Did you see Corn Sweat said he waved off a Gunn note? Yeah, people are reading all into that or whatever. Like, I don't read too far into that stuff. It's stuff on the set. It's, you know, I think it's okay to have disagreements, especially in a creative environment. None of that is what it is. Like, everybody gets so, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think people get so bad faith about this stuff. I don't think you have to be bad faith to say any of the shit I just said. Like, Supergirl is a derivative of Superman. That's not bad faith. That's what it is. The world might be over girl boss movies. That's not bad faith. That's what it is. Like, I know, like, I don't know. Maybe y'all can't see it and you think that's bad faith. It literally is not. I am calling it as I see it. And I'm actually being pretty fucking kid gloves about it too. You know, maybe I'm snarky, maybe I make some funny jokes here and there. But like, dude, this is this is merit. Like, this has merit. All right, well, Supergirl trailer Thursday, guys. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. Hey, by the way, no stream tomorrow. I forgot to mention that. No stream tomorrow, but that's because we're streaming Thursday. It's going to be a big deal. There's a lot going on Thursday, so it's going to be exciting.